So this is a leaked video with some audio. Trump is complaining. President Trump caught on a hot mic calling out Republicans for allowing Democrats to run the clock down on his administration. We'll play this. I can't appoint anybody. Everybody I've appointed has had their time expire. Then they're in default. Then we're losing. Golly gee. So let's go to this real quick.
Hey, Jeff, you know I cannot appoint anybody. Huh? I can't appoint anybody. Everybody I've appointed, their time is expired. And then they're in default. And then we'll lose the case.
Now, okay, so there's Trump showing the frustration, seeing the things we're seeing and saying, what the hell is going on? But it's like, that's a hot mic. Weren't supposed to pick that up. We're supposed to hear that. Everything, we're supposed to put on a good face for the media. We're supposed to put on a good face for the TV cameras. Well, nobody's buying it, Mr. President. That's the realest you've sounded to the American people since you told Israel and Palestine they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I'm wondering what the hell's going on, I have to tell you, and a lot of people are too, because it's not adding up. It's not adding up. Why is Trump complaining about the Republicans stalling his agenda when he doesn't think that the cameras are on? And then the cameras go on, and he's fluffing the Republican Party like it's the biggest, baddest bald eagle in the nest. What is that? What is the purpose of that? What are you trying to rally? Who are you trying to fool? And then, and we'll get to this with some of the new clips of Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene and their little beef. And then the very people that are trying to advance your agenda, the very people that are trying to move the ball forward, you attack the most, like Marjorie Taylor Greene. And it's just like, what the hell? And then this. It's so clear now that Susie Wiles is a huge problem. Now, you can go into the whys as much as you want. I'm not here to talk about the whys. The whys are already out there. You can have your discussions. I'm just wondering why this woman is still around. So it's like Trump complains about everything behind the scenes. The frustration is building behind the scenes. And then he keeps Susie Wiles around. Now, listen to what she says here. So everybody knows Republicans' chances of maintaining the House in the midterms are not good. Not good. So there's a little bit of drama. There's a little bit of panic happening behind the scenes. So it's, what are we going to do? They just stalled out the first year of this administration. Now we are looking at the midterms and losing the House, which means the final 2 years are going to be riddled with impeachments, investigations, stalling, everything. They'll probably do a government shutdown. They'll make it last year's. So what's the solution? Well, we go to the genius, Susie Wiles. The genius of Susie Wiles who's led us here. The genius of Susie Wiles who's put us in this position of losing. Let's go. Let's see the solution that Susie Wiles comes up with, because the solution isn't obvious to anybody, right? Like what needs to be done to win the midterms. Nobody can figure it out. It's not like anybody's out here saying, hey, we need deep state arrests. It's not like anybody's out here saying, hey, stop with the low approval rating foreign policy. It's not like anybody is out here saying, hey, what happened to Doge? Right? So we have no idea. We have no clue what needs to be done to win the midterms at this point. Just none. Nobody can figure it out. It's a great mystery. So Susie Wiles, she's going to figure it out here. She looks like she's fresh out of Whoville. Susie Wiles, she's got the solution. The most powerful woman in the world.
He's going to have a fun next year, but we're going to put him on the campaign trail too. Typically, just a little bit of.
What? You're going to put Trump on the campaign trail? Excuse me. Have you lost your ever-loving mind? You're going to put Trump on the campaign trail? Does this woman have any clue what's going on? Honestly. This is a disaster before it even gets started. First of all, in case you haven't seen, President Trump is falling asleep during cabinet meetings. Okay? So let's put him on the campaign trail. Are you out of your mind? Is this intentional sabotage? We got all kinds of problems right now. Trump is on the phone 24/7. He's juggling 10 different chainsaws and a nuclear orb just for fun. So let's put him on the campaign trail. Let's get him out there campaigning. What? Are you insane? And then here's the real bad news that I guess you haven't figured out yet. Here's the real bad news. Trump is only going to hurt the Republicans now. Oh. You don't get it yet, do you? This isn't 2016 Trump. It's not even 2018 Trump. It's not 2020 Trump. It's not 2024 Trump. This is 2025 Trump. Campaigning Trump to win the midterms is not going to win anything. And guess what? His name is still not on the ballot. This is your top advisor? This is your top advisor? This is the genius running the administration? She doesn't even know the basic status of American politics right now? And she says, we're going to campaign Trump. We're going to have him on the campaign trail. You're insane. What is he going to do? Sleep on the plane? Is he going to take a nap in the car before going up to the stage? Well, that's a good idea. Let's put the president who's had at least two of what we know, 2 assassination attempts on his life. Let's put him on the campaign trail. Let's put him out there in front of everybody to shoot. This woman needs to be fired immediately. Immediately. And if Trump wasn't such a stubborn asshole, he would fire her. And you know who he would bring in? He would either bring in Matt Gaetz, or he would either bring in Marjorie Taylor Greene, or maybe General Mike Flynn. Anybody but this. President Trump, please, I'm begging you. I am begging you. You have to get rid of this woman. She is destroying your administration. And I know you see a different world than I see. I get that. This woman will destroy both of our worlds politically if you don't get rid of her. She wants to put you on the campaign trail. Fire her immediately. Put the president on the campaign trail? This is the genius move? How about just one deep state arrest? How about just cutting income tax, property tax? How about just stopping the foreign aid, stopping the foreign wars? Any one of these things will give you 10 times the political appeal to the public that you campaigning will. And you don't even have to leave the White House to do it. I don't know. Maybe you got to go down the hall and tell Pam Bondi to go find her desk and get something done. Or maybe you got to pick up the phone and fire her and bring someone else in. I don't know. Putting him on the campaign trail. That's what Susie Wiles wants to do. Do I want to bother playing the rest of this clip? We have so much news today. I'm going to I can't even deal with her. I don't want to hear anything. More from Susie Wiles. Wants to put Trump on the campaign trail. We're going to be campaigning Donald Trump. In case you haven't noticed, that ain't that popular anymore. And in case you haven't noticed, President Trump is 80 years old. He's a little tired. He's working 12 hours a day, maybe more. He's getting a little tired now. I don't know what's going on with his health. I don't know what's going on with the hands and the IVs. I don't know. Maybe you do. I don't know. And if you do know, And you're still going to send him out there to campaign after they tried to shoot him twice? What kind of madness is this? And it's so funny because I sit back here and I'm just like, get these damn geriatrics out of the way. Get these damn boomers out of the way. You guys have boomer brain. It's beyond repair. It's beyond recognition as far as what we thought we were getting out of this administration. So the solution is we're going to campaign Trump. Unreal. Unreal. As if that's not bad enough. So Trump goes on with Dasha Burns here from Politico. That's nice. He's given Politico a hit. That's nice. So Dasha asks him about the economy. The messaging here is so good, guys. Hey, how's the economy?
Pretty good.
But I do want to talk about the economy, sir, here at home. And I wonder what grade you would give
A
your
plus.
economy. A plus.
Yeah, A plus, 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 plus.
Well, it's interesting,
Pretty good.
but I do want to talk about the
A plus for the economy. Later on in the interview, he talks about how 42 million Americans need SNAP benefits. Great economy. 42 million Americans would starve without government assistance. Great economy. He just had executive meetings about trying to solve the affordability crisis when it comes to energy and cars. Great economy. He just had to announce 50-year mortgages. He's trying to get portable mortgages. Great economy. He's begging the Fed chair to lower interest rates because the economy is struggling right now. It's A plus economy. Now, if he wants to come out and say, I need patience, we've just had almost 12 months, almost a year to get our policies in place. Now we're going to start seeing results after 12 months. If he wants to come out and say that, I'm okay with that. I'm willing to believe that. But don't tell me the economy's A plus when it's not. Don't tell me that when a lot of your messaging is all about responding to the bad economy. So it's a bad economy because Joe Biden, but then it's also an A plus economy because I said so. That's not good. You want that to campaign, Susie? How do you think that's going to go, Susie? Trump's going to get up there and say, greatest economy ever. And people are going to be like, what the hell?